Hi, and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We've got the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Seattle Supersonics. And the starting group for the Spurs, you've got Smith, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Wallace, and it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Paul. Shot clock at 6. Outside, O'Neal. Over Robinson. Now Ming pulls it in.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Hardaway finds Robinson. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, George Karl gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of his scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Here's O'Neal. Can't hit from in close.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Hardaway passes to Robinson. Pass to Moncrief. Outside Hardaway. Inside. Here's Robinson. And it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender. Has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
2 on the clock.
Well, Chris Paul can compensate for size mismatches with his craftiness and his smarts, getting work done as a defender right there.
Seattle shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
David Robinson, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
And he can't hit the second. Smith dishes to Paul. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. With the shot. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Well, how about being on the other end of a nice pass? Chris Paul usually sets guys. That time he is set.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. .151 left to play in the first quarter. And here is Hardaway. Durant in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by Wallace. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Smith. Second chance shot. Sweet move. Down with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Meade. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's O'Neal. Lets the three fly.
I love the energy of Kevin Durant on the defensive end. Long and tall, and does a great job contesting without fouling.
Hardaway passes to Robinson. 58 seconds left to play here in the first. Trains the three-pointer.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Paul with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Wide open shot is on the money.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
Durant against Smith. Here's Hardaway. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Hardaway against Paul. 17 seconds left here in the first quarter. And now the Supersonics on the break. Here's Moncrief, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, and consistency is the name of the game for Moncrief. Anytime you play him, you're in for a night of all-around basketball.
And the first one drops. Moncrief hits them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Sonics lead by 4. And we'll be back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, guys, what do you think about what we've seen so far from the Supersonics?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And here are the Supersonics now. They lead by 4. On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got Shaquille O'Neal. Call out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Smith, and it's Wallace in at the 4 slot. Here's KD. And no good, trying to use the glass.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Outside Robinson. KD looking around. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Spurs trail by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Hardaway picks him up. Pass to Smith. Here's Wallace. Trying to find Shaq. He's got it now. Low block shot on the way. It's good. O'Neal's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for San Antonio.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
And it's Durant missing. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. O'Neal sets the screen for Paul. And the 3-ball is good. Paul's got the lead up to 1 now for the Spurs.
Well, Chris Paul by nature wants to pass the ball, but if you leave him open, he understands he's got to make those shots.
Bounce pass from Durant. Hardaway passes to Mike. And the Supersonics miss again.
Excellent defense there, but he has to be smarter and a bit more patient.
Ball against Hardaway. Out to Smith. Wallace, the pass to O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, that's an opportunistic 3-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. Sonics trail by 4. And there's 1:45 left to play in the first half. Throws it up high and taken away by Paul. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hardaway with the steal and pushing it up. Here's Seattle. Now here's Moncrief. Yao with it. Guarded by O'Neal. Outside Hardaway. Clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. They get it again. Pass to Robinson. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Stolen by Durant. 44 seconds left to play here in the half. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Pass to Moncrief. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Seattle grabs the miss. Yao's got 4 rebounds in this game. Smith against Durant. Yao with a screen on Smith. 4 on the shot clock. Oh, Katie buries the 3. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Seattle ahead, leading by a point. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. So with Peyton on the bench, here's the group that George Karl has on the floor. Hardaway is out there with Moncrief. Then there's Yao. Then it's Robinson. And it's KD in at the 3 spot.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Back to Paul. Pass to Smith. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. Here's Hardaway. Moncrief. KD passes to Robinson. Back to Durant. 6 to shoot. A 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Smith for 3. They get it back. Wallace. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
Come on, Ben Wallace. Ridiculous.
The Sonics leading. Hardaway with it. Outside Robinson. Pass to Durant. From the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. KD's got 9 points.
The confidence of Kevin Durant. He gets it and takes the shot. It's very simple. Catch and shoot, baby.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. 9 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Seattle with the ball. A 2-point game. Hardaway passes to Robinson. Back to Hardaway, and taken away by Paul for the tie, and he sinks the layup. Paul's got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
And the skill, the athleticism of Chris Paul shoots up the floor on a one-man mission.
Durant wide open. He fires. Offensive rebound, Sonics. And it's sent back by O'Neal. That good from Moncrief on the assist by Yao. He has 5.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Paul. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Moncrief. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Sonics leading by 3. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Robinson. Knocked loose. 6 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
43 seconds left here in the third quarter. Spurs trail by 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Oh, my goodness. How good was that move by Shea? Creating a bucket.
Hardaway passes to KD. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Durant's got 12 points in the game.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Hardaway kicks to Durant from deep three-point territory. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Sonics lead by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for San Antonio. Trailing by 4. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. We've got Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Smith in at the small forward.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Moncrief. Shot clock at 6. Back to Robinson. And that one is off. Nice defense from Wallace. On offense, here are the Spurs. A 2-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Paul. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Moncrief. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Robinson with the block.
And clearing the deck, the Admiral. His length and reaction time, so impressive.
They get it again, and you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's Hardaway. Outside Durant. A 3-ball. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got 11 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Moncrief. Smith the pass to O'Neal. Over Hardaway. And there's Shaq. That's good on the assist by Smith. And that's now 6 points for Shaquille O'Neal. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Durant for 3. Seattle missing again.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Lots of room. Kept alive. And Shaq with the slam.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Timeout, Sonics. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. And listen to what George Karl told his team during that huddle. Told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over, and you need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout, guys.
Thanks so much, David. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Kevin Durant. Moncrief against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Yep, right through the net. Paul's got the lead up to 4 now for the Spurs. KD against Smith. Robinson a screen on Smith. Durant the pass to Robinson.
Getting surgical around the hoop. Robinson forces your hand as the defender.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping passing lanes, poking the ball away, just doing a great job creating chaos.
Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
He gets them to within one possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense. The size and athleticism Smith has is hard to match up against. He uses both so well to draw fouls.
No good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. And no good that time. Good work defensively by Young. Lot is on the line here.
Crowd is so focused.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Durant, the pass to Yao. It's in!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up play to make it happen.
Moncrief against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shaq is screen on Moncrief to the middle.
That's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Timeout, Sonics. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
Durant way outside. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. We'll see the Dallas Mavericks facing the Dallas Mavericks. So with Irving on the bench, here's the five for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Irving, Howard is out there with Abdul-Jabbar, and it's Young, and it's Booker in at the 2 spot. 4 on the clock. And here we go. Fast break. Booker's got it. Young in the corner. On the wing, Booker. Pass to Young from past the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Nice and composed on that 3 there. Trey giving his fundamentals all of his attention.
Mourning passes to Pierce. Back to Mourning. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D from Howard. And so Young will bring it up for the Mavericks. Booker outside. Down low. And Kareem throws it down.
You know, once Kareem establishes that inside position, dunking is really easy for him.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. His team's focus is trying to slow down Devin Booker. He said the thing with Devin is that he's not just an ISO scorer. They run a lot of actions for him, so we have to do our best to chase him around, and the rotations have to be on point. It's going to take all 5 guys to try and stop him. Guys?
Thanks, David. Now here's Booker following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Releases. A new 14 for the Mavericks. Howard, good.
The first guy you have to box out, Dwight. Can't allow Howard to be free on the glass.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter of the game. And here's Kobe from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Booker looking around. Pass to Young. Back to Booker. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Frazier. Mavericks trail by 7. Here's Eaton. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. They need this one, and they double up Bryant.
Much respect for Kobe. Defense got over anxious there.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of this game.
At the line for 2, Kobe Bryant.
That free throw, no good.
The competitiveness and tenacity of Kobe Bryant are really something to behold. He never seems satisfied with his own play, always trying to get a little more out of himself.
Good on the second free throw. 1:05 left to play in the first. Young against Frazier. Back to Young. Howard setting the pick for Young. Clock at 6. To the paint. Howard can't hit.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. Got to appreciate that style.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Walt Frazier taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And Frazier's playing philosophy was established back in high school. Aggressive defense and hitting an open man is more productive than taking the wild shot.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Booker is screen on Frazier. Young finds Booker. Headshot off. Good work defensively by Kobe. Puts up a three, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Dallas up by 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Mavericks leading by 4. So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Pierce out there with Mourning. And there's Bryant. Then there's Frazier. And it's Eaton in its center. Now here's Booker. No scoring in this one. Pass to Irving. Young for 3. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's length really makes him a threat on the offensive glass.
And so it's Frazier who'll bring it up for Dallas. And here is Mourning. And it's sent back by Howard. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Dallas on defense. 6-point lead. Bryant looking over the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Walked again.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Dallas leading by 6. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Booker, and Mourning sends it back.
How about the reach of Mourning? Very impressive and very long, too. An elite shot blocker. He does a good job timing his jump.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. Mavericks trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Bryant wide open. He shoots. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist.
Now, he's got that kind of range from outside. You have to chase Bryant off the line.
Pass to Booker. Back to Young. Howard setting the pick for Young. Good on the three-point shot. Young's got the lead up to 8 now for Dallas.
As a leader, you've got to know when your team needs a response. Young gets that, and great 3 to answer right back.
Now here's Pierce. Still scoreless. Count it.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Dallas leading by 6. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Here's Kobe following the score by Dallas.
He had a defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
First team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They placed an emphasis on beating up that offensive glass, and it's paying off with all of these second chance buckets.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
And Frazier drops them both. Here's Booker. Still without a basket. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Abdul-Jabbar looking over the floor. Young, no good.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Frazier the pass to Mourning. Now Pierce, covered by Irving. Mourning a screen on Irving. Here's Pierce. Back to Mourning. Pass to Pierce. Clock is at 3. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And it's good for 2. Kobe's got 5 points now this quarter.
A nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Booker against Bryant. Booker outside. Howard with a screen on Kobe. The kick out to Irving. Young outside. Shoots over Frazier. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Mavericks lead by 4. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so it's Young who brings it up for Dallas. 4-point game. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Trae Young. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Irving. Then there's Howard. And it's Booker in at the 2-guard spot. Now Frazier, after Devin Booker missing on that last 3-pointer. Pierce against Booker. Here's the pass to Kobe. Shot clock at 6. Fires from way outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Howard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Young. Back to Booker. Now, here is Young. And the foul called on Kobe Bryant. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Irving. Scoreless thus far. Abdul-Jabbar finds Howard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And when Howard loads up inside, I think the defense is smart to foul and send him to the line.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And the free throw good from Howard. That one is no good.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot-blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now, here is Young. 6 points for him. Here's Booker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
They've got to be careful. A big key to beating them is keeping Booker off the line as much as possible.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
Anytime Devin Booker is sent to the line, it's a win for his offense. He's pretty much automatic, and it's been that way since he entered the league.
And he's good on the second. Here is Frazier. 6 points for him. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Pass to Eaton. Here's Pierce. Warning a screen on Booker. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Pierce will not go. Dallas leading by 4. Irving kicks to Young. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
Frazier, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Dwight Howard. The Mavericks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Line for 2, Walt Frazier.
Free throw good, Frazier.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they performed at the line.
And Frazier drops them both. 2 minutes into the second half of play now.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's Booker.
2 minutes.
Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Young. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
So clever at creating contact. Young looks to shoot it so often, which really forces defenders to overcommit at times.
And that one falls for Young. And so Young nails them both.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. Young's teammates love to see him at the stripe.
On the wing, Bryant. From range, Kobe drills it.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Pass to Booker. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. And he's able to get it back. And he makes that one. Howard's got 5 points in the quarter. Mavericks trailed by 5. Now here's Frazier. 8 points for him. Pierce inside the three-point line. Julius Irving comes up with the rebound. And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. Booker with it. Picked up by Bryant.
Great timing by Booker, setting up his teammate for success.
Dallas with the ball. Frazier outside. Pass to Pierce. Frazier with a screen on Booker. Here's Pierce. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Pierce has got his second bucket.
An excellent jump shot. Pierce doesn't need a lot of room to get that off.
And here's Booker. Back to Young. Howard setting the pick for Young. Shoots over Frazier. It's rebounded by Dallas. Mourning's got 4 rebounds in this game. Kobe, the pass to Eaton. Here's Frazier. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. The third quarter comes to a close. It's Dallas. They lead by 5. And we'll have the start of a fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Mourning is out there with Pierce. Then there's Frazier. Then it's Bryant. And it's Eaton into the foul. Offensive rebound. Lays it up off the glass.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a putback.
Understands his role, does his job, and he did it right there. The timing couldn't have been better.
Young, a screen-eyed Kobe. The 19-foot shot. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And that's lethal. I love how Booker's eyes light up when he gets a mid-range opportunity.
Frazier, the pass to Bryant. Oh, my! He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. That's on Julius Erving. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
Guys, they've done everything they can in this one to just dominate that backboard offensively and keeping control of the ball and then converting.
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Now, here's Young. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. Now, Coach told his guys it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now here's Booker. Back to Young. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Alonzo Mourning. The Mavericks trailing. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Outside, Pierce. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Pierce has gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Booker against Kobe. Booker the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now, here is Young. Launches a three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Bryant can't get it to go. And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. They lead by 1. A nice shot by Young.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Irving against Bryant. To the middle. Here's Mourning. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Dallas leading by 4. Down low. And Kareem throws it down.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
So it's the Mavericks now. The Mavericks making the shot. Outside, Pierce. And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Third minute of action now gone here in the 4th. And Young kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Young. It's stolen by Frazier. One-on-one here. Here's Kobe. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Now Young. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Walt Frazier. First personal foul. First team foul.
44 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Howard. Over Bryant. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Frazier outside. Lets a floater go.
And the massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar, impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shots.
Team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Trey Young.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Here's Kobe. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
Young with the ball. And so it's Dallas winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Dwight Howard.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the San Antonio Spurs facing the Dallas Mavericks. Now the starting group for San Antonio. We've got Chris Paul. He's out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the three. They get it again. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Ooh, poked away. Paul with a steal. Wallace outside. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And it's Irving with a rebound. And it's the Mavericks ball. Pass to Booker. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's covered by O'Neal. Young from long range. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. I asked him specifically about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and Coach said we have to be active, we have to keep him in front of us, and to try to limit his chances around the rim. Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket, so let's see if the defense is up for the challenge. B.A.?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now, here's Howard. Pass to Booker. 4 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Young. Here's Howard. Second chance effort. The rebound by the Spurs.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Paul for 3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, Chris Paul by nature wants to pass the ball, but if you leave him open, he understands he's got to make those shots.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. .51 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Howard, the screen. Smith against Irving. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Paul passes to O'Neal. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's off from three-point range. Mavericks trail by 3. Outside Booker. Pass to Young. To the paint. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You want to take away the shooting of Young, but in the pick and roll, Trey can dish it effectively.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to O'Neal. Now Paul. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Drops one in from the wing.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Young against Paul. Young misses. Young against Paul. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, here's O'Neal. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Spurs out in front, leading by... If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
So on the floor for San Antonio, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Smith, and it's O'Neal in at the 5. And Booker has got the ball here for the Mavericks. 8-point game. Pass to Howard. And here's Young. Back to Howard. Good D by Wallace. San Antonio leading by 8. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. Ball can't get it to go.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Young, the pass to Booker. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Antonio on D. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Young. Shoots over Paul. They grab their own miss. Abdul-Jabbar.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. O'Neal passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the three off target. Mavericks trail by 6. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside O'Neal. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Paul for 3. He buries it from 3. Paul's got 6.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Back to Young. Shot from 12. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. Smith with it, and it's Young picking him up. Pass to Wallace. Now here's O'Neal. Oh, Bucker with a block. Irving, the pass to Young. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's covered by O'Neal. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Paul. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. O'Neal passes to Smith. Here's Wallace. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. The shot no good. Now Young. No points yet from 7 feet. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
But Dwight Howard's massive frame makes him a problem on the interior. Good job drawing contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. San Antonio with the ball. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Wallace outside. Here's Paul. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, a tremendous call by Chris Paul. Refuses to back off, doesn't waste the look, and gets a foul for his work.
That's good from Paul.
If you're a head coach, you love having a guy like Chris Paul around. He's a coach on the floor for you and helps keep everyone accountable.
Paul hits them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young, the pass to Booker. Young with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Irving. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Now here's Paul, guarded by Young. Smith outside. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander nails it from 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter. And so the San Antonio Spurs in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. More 2K action in just a moment.
center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Round, please. Ooh, they're measuring up the shots.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
We've got Dwight Howard, Trae Young out there with Devin Booker, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 4. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Tipped away and stolen by Booker. Here's Booker on the attack. Yep, count it. Booker's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, such a versatile scorer. Devin Booker, the 3 levels. You want to give him the midi, he'll take it.
Pass to Paul. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Irving. Offensive rebound. Tried to tip it in. Couldn't get it. Mavericks trail by 11. Outside Young. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Howard with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. Spurs on D. The steal.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
To the inside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Chris Paul is such a natural facilitator. His ability to read angles and deliver the ball on time and on target is special.
Now here's Young. He's scoreless. For 3, Booker. Oh, a tape measure basket from Booker.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Pass to Paul. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Smith with a screen on Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Gilgeous-Alexander. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
Now Booker. A good look from Young. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Paul. Give him 8 points now. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander on the assist from Paul. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten 4 this quarter. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Down by 12. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Booker. Fires the 3. Ooh, that's what he does. Trae Young knocking down a 3.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Pass to Paul. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And counted from 19 feet away. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Now here's Irving. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Booker. Launches it. Rebound by San Antonio. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds in the game. Wallace outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Ooh, Shai showing no fear inside.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Young with it. Booker for 3. Drops in the 3. Give him 8 points now. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for San Antonio. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back to the game after this break. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And here are the Mavericks now. It's a 10-point game. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. We've got Smith. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Chris Paul. And it's Wallace in at the 4. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. O'Neal with it. Booker defending. And here's Smith. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
That's good from Smith. Smith hits them both. And here's Young. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Young with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. An open look for Booker. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Quality decision-making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Ball against Young. Gilgeous-Alexander, a good look. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds in the game. Irving finds Howard. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
That is a grown man move from Dwight Howard.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Paul. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Mavericks with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 rebounds tonight. High post Young. He's against Smith. Lets it go from 11. Young can't hit. San Antonio leading by 8. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Paul against Young. Howard with a screen on Paul. There's Young with the 3. Wallace pulls it in. Smith outside. Paul against Young. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Throws it up high, and it's Howard finishing it off.
That's about communication between teammates. Dwight Howard, high flying as ever.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to hear the Spurs coach going over their plan during the break. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And the shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points here in the second half.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's Young. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Howard. Good D by Wallace. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Outside Paul. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
All alone. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Pass to Paul. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
This goes to Chris Paul.
So it's San Antonio with the W. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in.